Hey, nail friend, welcome to your perfect pricing calculator. I created this calculator to help indie nail professionals price your services based on what you need rather than what people say so that you can stop getting guilted into discounts. Hopefully, I'm the only one that's happened to, but just in case this has happened to you, this calculator will help you get over that. Okay. To complete this calculator, you'll need your business expenses from last year and your monthly personal expenses. If you don't have a year's worth of business expenses yet, that's totally fine. Just take the last 3 months of expenses and then times it by 4 to estimate your annual expenses. Okay. So when you first click on the link to open your perfect pricing calculator, this is what you'll get. You're going to make a copy because this isn't editable. You have to make a copy in order to put your information in. So you just go to File, hit Make a Copy, and then hit OK. And then we're going to go over to Biz Expenses over here, and we're going to include all of our business expenses. So I have a lot of categories here. If you have something that doesn't fit into a category, you can just put that amount in Other. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then once you have all of your business expenses in, we will scroll over to the Personal Expenses tab, and you're going to input your monthly budget, basically. So if you share the household expenses with another person, you can play around with the numbers here by just putting in your half or whatever you contribute to your household, or you can put everything that you need in here just to give you a little bit more information. After you put in your personal expenses, you're going to come back over here to the Perfect Pricing Calculator tab. And this is going to throw some numbers at you. So the first number here is your monthly personal expenses. So based on the information that you put in, that's how much money you have to make in order to cover all of your expenses. Then your annual business expenses that you input are broken down into your monthly business expenses, and you will get a total of what you need to what income you want to generate in order to cover your business and personal expenses. Okay. This also includes a tax estimation. So as an indie nail professional, we have to pay our own taxes. So this includes 15% allocated for your taxes, but definitely check with your accountant to make sure that you're saving enough. Okay. And then all of that turns into your weekly income needs. So this is how much you want to aim to make per week in order to cover all of your expenses. And then it breaks down to your hourly income needs. So this is the minimum hourly rate that will cover your personal and business needs. All right, you have your number. Congratulations. Take a deep breath. You've just taken a major step in reclaiming your prices for what you need rather than what other people say or think. Now, if this is intimidating, I totally understand. Numbers can definitely be overwhelming. So I included this local price check tool over here next to your personal expenses tab to help you just give like a really quick, like 5 minute, a 5 minute price check based on where you live, because we all know that where you live totally influences how much it costs to live there and also how much you will be charging for your services. So this local price check tool is based on the work of Dr. Amy K. Glasmeier at MIT. The Living Wage Report is published every year by MIT, and it basically tells you how much it costs, depending on your living situation, to live in certain areas. So you'll come over here and you'll click this link that will take you directly to the living wage calculator. Then in the location, you're going to input your the city that you live in or the city closest to you. And then based on your living situation. So if you are an adult with children, or if you live in a household with 2 adults and only one of you is working, or if 2 adults, like both adults are working, depending on your living situation, this is it's going to show different amounts. Okay, so go ahead and choose your living situation. Mine would be 1740. All right. And just PS as an aside, the point of the living wage calculator is to show you that, minimum wage is the same federally across the whole state or the whole country, right? And then state minimum wages vary state by state, but still how much it costs to live in different parts of the state can vary. So this is just another layer that tells you how much people actually need in order to live in an area without government assistance. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this number here, 1740. I'm going to go back to my local price check tool and living wage for my location. I'm going to input the number that it came up with. And this number does include taxes already, so that's why this doesn't have like a little extra box for taxes. But in order to live in Denver, Colorado without government assistance, we have to make at least $36,192. Okay. And then this calculator also pulls in your business expenses that you already input. So high five. And then this gives you how much your hourly rate. So the minimum hourly rate that you can charge, that you should charge according to where you live. Okay. So this is a really quick 5-minute price check. The bare minimum that you would need to charge in your area. As you look at your numbers, I highly recommend not judging what you come up with. This is simply a mile marker on your business journey. You get to use this information to map out where you want to go next. If you want to use this data from your perfect pricing calculator to grow your business financially, mentally, and creatively, be on the lookout for my service menu makeover. It's a workshop that will help you max out your profitability with services that you love. It'll help you ditch the services that you hate, and it'll help you to make sure that every client who sits in your chair is a perfect fit. If you don't have the perfect pricing calculator yet, thanks for watching this video. You can grab it at the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, I'm here for you. Go ahead and leave a comment, or you can find me on Instagram at Mary Chia. See you later.